So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role in being the link man. He's so good when it comes to progressing the ball up the pitch, and he'll often drop deep to do that. Above all, though, I like his feistiness. There's a combative and energetic edge to everything he does.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. This looks promising. Costa Curta, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. He is through here. Ramal making a dash for it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Now it's Messi. Bale in acres of space out wide. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
The most accurate pass. And here's Bale.
Has been indicated.
Bale. Gerrard. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Brazil go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Transportation today. Please watch.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Second half is Yamal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's found a way through. He's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Foot in. Sajid, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gerrard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Cafu. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Haaland, distributed tidily. Gerrard was in no mood for any of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckenbauer getting this one clear.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
pretty loose pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking for the run. That pass isn't the best. That is as much time as there will be. So in the end, one goal did it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Schneider. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Shevchenko. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
That's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
That is expertly dealt with. Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opening.
Chiellini is there to clear. Schneider. Now Costa Curta. It's not an especially good pass, that. Belletti. Yamal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha. Schneider. Hazard. That has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Olise, who's short, and this is Hazard, and he shoots! That's a fair try, but just off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's picked his way through. Good play by the keeper. Certainly earned his keep there. Khan, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Rodri. And that's a deep roll! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Good alertness. Hazard, Raul, good read, needing to be. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 2, Joshua Kimmich. Number 7,
On to business again.
Number 9, Hazard.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Coming on the field, number 14, Riker.
Calm play is comfortable.
Number
Pretty
18,
pressing going on here.
Batistuta.
To beyond the defence.
Messi.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Costa Curta. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Rijkaard. Vitinha opts for safety. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Shevchenko. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That is well cleared. That's gone loose. And it's Zanetti. He's put a shade too much on that. And that should get the job done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good ball out wide. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's picked out the run. What a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Brazil are making a change. After this, just one opportunity. Just the keeper in his way. And the shot! That's a sharp finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. A player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Barcelona are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Pass somewhat off target. And he's there to clear it.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
It's a little off target. We are into stoppage time. Beckenbauer. And it's Vitinha. Can he get it through?